In this video, I'll be talking about how much money I made from 100,000 views on YouTube. And this video isn't to flex or to show off. This video is to just show you guys how much money you could possibly make from making YouTube videos, as I have made a lot of videos recommended that you guys create a YouTube channel for yourself so you can take advantage of YouTube. And I've received a lot of comments asking about how much money I make on YouTube, because I know you guys would like to see how much a smaller channel like this makes on YouTube. Also, we'll be kicking this video off with a $100 giveaway. 4 lucky winners each week off $25, and all you have to do for a chance to win is to drop a comment below and then hop on over to my website and subscribe with your email address. We'll be picking a random person from the comment section, and then we'll be announcing the winners from that email list on my website every single week. So be sure to go ahead and do that. Now, before we look at how much money I made from a YouTube video that got 100,000 views, I'm going to go over some very important things that you need to know if you're thinking about creating content on YouTube, because you could have a video that has 1,000 views. You could also get paid $100 from that video. You could create a second video that has the same 1,000 views, and you could only get $5 or $10 from that video. So I'm going to be explaining everything in this video, and that way, if you're new to content creation and you're trying to figure out how much money you could possibly make from YouTube, then this video will help you out a lot. Now, first of all, I want to give a special shout out to all my returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the channel once again. I really appreciate all the support. If this is your first time on the channel, my name is Eann, and on this channel, I talk about ways to make money, ways to save money, ways to invest your money, whether that's in the stock market or in crypto or in a side business or side hustle. I talk about credit cards, bank accounts, and everything to do with personal finance. So if you like these videos and you like these types of topics, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. It's 100% free and it helps the channel out a ton. And also subscribe to the channel with all the notifications on, and that way you'll never miss the updates of when I post new videos, which is every single day. So let's get back to YouTube and how much money I made from 100,000 views and how much money you can make from creating content. Now, of all the things that I see people obsessing over on YouTube, it's usually subscribers. And actually, subscribers has nothing to do with the amount of money that you can make on YouTube. So you could have 100,000 subscribers and you could be making less money than a content creator that has 10,000 subscribers. And this is all because of CPM. And actually, before we jump into CPM and RPM, let's talk about what you initially need to be monetized to earn money on YouTube. So at the time of making this video, the requirements to join the YouTube Partner Program, where you can monetize your content and have ads running on your videos, is that you need to be at least 18 years old. You need to create content that is advertiser friendly, or at least meets YouTube's guidelines. So your content will need to be clean, and then you'll also need to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers, and you'll also need to have a minimum of 4,000 watch hours within the past 180 days, which is 6 months. When you meet all these requirements, you'll then need to sign up for a Google AdSense account and apply to the YouTube Partner Program. And once YouTube reviews your channel and approves it, you should be good to go and you can start earning money from ads on YouTube. So now that we have an understanding of how you can join the YouTube Partner Program and earn money from YouTube's ad revenue, let's now move on to how much money you can make from these YouTube videos. So let's get back to RPM and CPM. And so RPM and CPM are two terms that you really need to get familiar with if you're thinking about creating content on YouTube. And RPM stands for revenue per mile. And this is a metric that represents how much money you've earned for 1,000 views. Now, the RPM is actually different per channel and also per video, and the RPM is actually based on several different factors, including the ads that will show up on your videos, the channel memberships that you may have, the super chats, and also YouTube's premium revenue. The CPM stands for cost per mile, and this is a metric that tells you how much money advertisers are spending to show ads on YouTube. So for example, if you had a CPM of $10 on a video, that would mean that the advertisers on average are going to pay around $10 per 1,000 ad impressions for that video. Now, I don't want to get too technical into RPM and CPM, as I don't want to bore you guys, because you probably won't care too much about that stuff. So simply put, CPM is how much money advertisers are willing to pay per 1,000 views or impressions, and RPM is the amount of money that you actually get per 1,000 views. after YouTube takes their cut and all revenue sources are accounted for. So that's the simplest way to put it. So CPM is how much money the advertisers are willing to pay per 1,000 views, and RPM is how much money you're going to be getting per 1,000 views. So if you look into your YouTube studio, you could possibly have a playback CPM of around, let's say, $30, and then you could have an RPM of $15. And what this would mean is that the advertisers are paying roughly $30 per 1,000 ad impressions or 1,000 views, and you're getting in hand around $15 per 1,000 ad impressions or 1,000 views. Now, with that said, now comes the topic of different channels and different CPMs based on the type of content. So if you create a vlogging channel, chances are you may have a CPM or an average CPM of around $4 to $10 or $12, because that is what it seems to be based on other videos that I watched of content creators in those niches. And if you take my channel, for example, that deals with personal finance, the CPM here is much higher, and on some videos, I have a CPM of up to over $100. Now, this isn't for every video because I do have videos with a CPM of $2 or $3, so it varies by the video and the topic. Now, a simple way to think about this is, for instance, if I made a video about candy, right, then more than likely businesses or companies that sell candy would want to put their ads on that video, and they may not be willing to pay a high amount of money for those ads when compared to, let's say, your big banks or your big credit card companies who want to put ads on my videos that I make about credit cards or personal finance topics. So it all depends on the advertisers and what they're willing to pay and the topics or the niche that you're in on YouTube, and that will help to determine what type of advertisements will show up on your channel, which will then help to determine your CPM rate and how much money you can make per 1,000 views. And again, I don't want to bore you guys with this stuff. So if you want to make as much money as possible on YouTube, then you want to be in the make money online niche, because that seems to be the most profitable niche on YouTube, where advertisers are willing to pay hundreds of dollars per 1,000 ad impressions. But with all that said, let's jump into YouTube Studio and let's take a look at the video that I recently did that hit 100,000 views, and we'll see how much money I made from that video and also the CPM and RPM, and this can kind of give you guys an idea of how much money you can make from some videos if you become a content creator based on your CPM, your RPM, and the niche of your content. So here we go, we're actually going to look at this video here that I did about Shiba Inu token, and at the time of making this video we have just over 100,000 views. And if we go into the analytics of this video, when we look at the overview, we can see that we got just over 100,000 views on the video, of course, and I got roughly around 8,000 hours of watch time. I also got some subscribers from this video, so shout out to all the people that actually subscribed from this video. I really appreciate you. And now let's go to the tab that says revenue, because this is going to give us the information that we want here. So we can see that this video has a playback CPM of around $17 or 15 cents, or at least that's what it is at the time of making this video. And what this really means is that the advertisers that run advertisements on this video were paying on average $17.15 per 1,000 ad impressions, which could be just about 1,000 views, maybe a bit more or less. And now after YouTube took their cut, I ended up with around $9.64 per 1,000 views or 1,000 ad impressions, which is roughly about the same. So by looking at this video, you should be able to get how much money I made, since the RPM is $9.64, and you can actually see it right here. It's $985.72 that I got from this video that made just around 100,000 views. Now, like I mentioned before, this isn't the case with every video. Some videos pay higher, and I mentioned before that I have videos that have a CPM of over $100, which means that if I get 100,000 views on a video that has a CPM of $100 or more, that means I'm going to make around $10,000 from that video. So for a very quick comparison, we'll go ahead and look at another video that I did. And I did a video that talked about me starting drop shipping with little to no money. And this video is actually how I started drop shipping with little to no money. And here that video is, and we'll go ahead and look at the analytics of this video. And first of all, we can see that this video didn't really get a lot of views. I only got 267 views on this video. And if we go to the revenue tab, we can see that the playback CPM on this video is $103.57. and the RPM is $61.87, which means that for every 1,000 views or 1,000 ad impressions from this video, I'd make around $61.87. However, I only got around 200 views on this video, so I only made $16.52 from this video. So it all depends on the video and the niche that the video is in, and then what the advertisers are willing to pay to place ads on that video, and that will help you to determine how much money you can make from the video. So this is why you can make more money from YouTube with less subscribers and less views than other YouTubers who have a lot more subscribers and a lot more views. And also there are other ways to monetize your content online, such as affiliates, direct sales, and courses, of course. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and as always, I think everyone should at least consider creating a YouTube channel, because there's so many things that you can record and publish. You can record doing your job, you can record doing a hobby, you can record exercising. They have channels of people literally driving around and posting the recordings of dash cams on YouTube, and those videos get millions and millions of views. So definitely consider doing YouTube as a side gig so you can pick up some extra money, and I would recommend this to anyone. Now, with all that said, I will say that this isn't easy, especially if you want to turn YouTube into a stable side hustle or even into a full-time gig. It does require a lot of time and planning, but there are some tools that you can use to help you along your YouTube journey. And I have videos on YouTube as well, so I'll leave a link to my playlist on how to start a YouTube channel right here. Now, if you guys are interested, you can go watch those videos in that playlist, and hopefully that will help you out in creating a successful YouTube channel and also help you to make some money for yourself. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was really helpful and it helps you to understand how much money you can make from YouTube. And if so, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel with all notifications on so you never miss the updates of when I post new videos, which is every single day on this channel. And before you leave this video, be sure to check all the links down below in the description where you can get free stocks, free crypto, free cash. And with that said, I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.